My name is Roberto Montanez Jr. I'm the assistant head football coach at Monarch High School, and I also coach the offensive line. I was a 4-year letterman on varsity at Monarch High School. I played right tackle and left tackle. In my 4 years here, I never had a losing season. My senior year, we went all the way to the second round of the playoffs, losing in overtime, but we averaged around 49 points a game. That year, I was first team All-County. I went to 2 All-Star games, and I had a total of 5 offers on lower division levels. But it was probably one of my favorite years, the most memorial one, because it was the first ever district championship that Monarch ever had in football, and I was part of it. Well, I actually graduated here in the class of 2015 at Monarch High School. When I was at the University of West Florida for 3.5 years, I decided I wanted to take my hand into coaching. So I spent the last 3 years here building my craft, building my technique on how to handle young teenagers, and started to help build the program right back up to where it was when I was here. The thing that shocks a lot of people, mostly about my journey through this point, is my upbringing. I grew up in foster care since I was 10 years old, the oldest of 5 siblings. And I actually got the great chance to actually grow up in SOS Children's Village. It surprises a lot of people because the way I act and the way I carry myself is completely different than the way people think of foster care children. The stigma behind foster care itself is just, I believed in anything I do, I want to be professional about it. I focus on school, football, and everything that I'm doing so I can create my path to success and continue going forward. And SOS was a great part of that, and the football team here at Monarch High School was a great part of that. And it just helped me carry on to the point where I'm at now as a teacher, trying to help young kids get to the next point in their life and be successful at it. When I came here to Monarch and got to play football, it was probably the most constant thing in my life that kept me going. It kept me dreaming about the success that I could have. I think that's what helped me, kept me going through all the despair and everything I was going through at my young age. As a teenager going through all that, you could probably think the emotions were sporadic and erratic, and everything I was going through would put me over the edge. But because of football, because of the young men in my life and the adults in my life that helped me get through it, I can clearly say I went well beyond what was expected of me. To the kids that are at SOS right now, I know how they feel and what their current situation is. The only thing I can tell you to be successful in life is to never look back at the past. Instead of using it as anguish and despair, try to use it as your strength. Foster care is no way a bad thing at all for us. If anything, it gives us the upper edge over most people because we're going through adversity. Throughout life, you're going to face adversity every single day. Every single moment of your life will be adversity. Taking a test is adversity, playing a game is adversity, everything you do. So you just have to take it. We're going against probably the hardest adversity most adults in life will never get to at that point. We're doing it at a younger age than most. So we're going to be successful. We can get through that. No matter what you do in life, you're always going to remember what you've been through, how foster care treated you. You're going to remember everything that everybody doubted you, how you're supposed to be a statistic to be a failure. And if you get past the limit and get past everything else that people say, you're golden. Because everything else can't stop you from being what you want. They can't stop you from being great. That's just what it is.